Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and today we're doing something cool toned and grungy and smoky with the Huda Pretty Grunge palette. And I resisted the urge to go in with a really dramatic lip on top of everything else and kept it chill. We also have some new hair today that is overtone, extreme silver mixed with pastel silver. I just decided to play with the hair. And I don't know, but the curls are curling today. We've got ringlets, girl. I got ringlets in my hair. That hasn't happened in a little while because my hair's been very angry at me. But I think I made it happy by using the overtone because it's very conditioning and it seemed to enjoy that. But anyway, this is the look we're creating today. It was a little bit of a journey, as in I had to completely remove half the lower face makeup because I made a mess with some black eyeshadow. But other than that, the look really did come together. So yeah, if that interests you, you want to hang out with me, play in some makeup, create some smoky, cool toned, purpley, grungy look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know if there's some more looks you would like to see with the Pretty Grunge palette. Leave those in the comments down below. I love playing with this palette. Today was just slightly frustrating because it was more of a me thing, getting messy with it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the makeup. Okay, hello guys, good morning. So I toned my hair. I put gray in it, which I used as toner, but maybe want to play with some cool tones again. And I realized I don't think I've actually really dove into the cool tones in Pretty Grunge. Like, I feel like I always stick into the more neutral side and then maybe pop some of that silver or black in, but never really just dive into the fully like mauve-y side of the palette. Like over here. Like, I don't feel like I use this side as much. So let's do a really cool smoky eye with this half of the palette. Use like Strong AF. I don't think I ever reached for that shade, or have in a video anyway. So let's do that today. I'm just gonna get started here. I'm gonna start with the shade called, I think I'm gonna use Beauty Chaos. That's another one I don't reach for because it's very like purpley. Let's take a little bit of Beauty Chaos through the socket here on a Sigma E25. We'll use this as our transition. I'd put overtone extreme silver through the darker part of my hair and then pastel silver through the rest. And you'll see it once it's out of the clips and stuff, a better look at it. It's not fluffed or anything. I styled it last night, put it in a pineapple, went to bed, and it's just been hanging out since. Okay, so now we got a nice mauve wash there in the transition. Let's jump down to Fearless. And actually I'm going to use a smaller brush so I don't get too crazy with it. Take a little bit of Fearless. What are you doing, silly puppy? Pumpkin is just running around being goofy. I'm going to take Fearless a little bit lower here. Tie her into a socket. Are you eating, kibbies? Are you having some of your breakfast? Having some breakfast? And this is a Precision Firm, no. What is this one called? Detail Diffuse Crease. And I'm just gonna blend that into Beauty Chaos. We may come back with Beauty Chaos and kind of soften that edge a little bit more. There we go. Then I'm gonna go back to my E25 and just make sure everything is blended. I contemplated getting her cream palettes that she just put out, the Obsessions, but I talked myself out of them. Like, girl, you don't need them. You don't need them. You have those shades a million times over. Just because it's a cream formula doesn't mean you need it. And you know you don't get along well with cream formulas. So I had to like talk myself down with those. Take some more Fearless and just build that up a little bit more. But yeah, I decided to tone my hair and put on some Glam because I've been sick the last couple of days. I think it's just really bad allergies I did run like a really low-grade fever, bad sore throat and sniffles, you know, the huge. Felt pretty crappy for about 24 hours. And then all better. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking it had to be just allergies. They're taking a little more beauty chaos right here. I go to a precision firm blender and we're going to take Nirvana and tuck even tighter into this outer V. And I still have to do a look with this glossy shade in here, the glossy black. I keep forgetting, really, that exists. What are you doing, crazy girl? She's making all kind of commotion over there. I'm bringing just a little more fearless. So I like the tone that shade has. Has that little bit of pink in it. Very soft, like a subtle rosewood shade. And now I'm going to take some of Renegade, which is the matte black, and I'm going to take that on a little flat brush so I've a good bit of control with it. And come right here, even tighter in, and coming up from the lash line a bit. The wind is wild. That definitely probably stirred up the allergies because it has been so windy the last few days. Like I can hear it just shaking the house. And I keep getting wind advisories on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna take a little more of Nirvana on the same brush. And use that to like soften and blend that black in a little more. And of course, I obviously am not worrying about fallout at this point. We're going for it with the blending and the messiness because it's gonna come together. Same flat brush, I'm gonna clean it off and I'm gonna take some of Strong AF. I'm just gonna try to get a little bit of all of that shade on here. It's the swirly one. And I'm gonna put that onto the lid here and let that come all the way across. I like this color because it's got like it's almost an ashiness to it. It's a dark silver. It has a bit of that purple in it from the swirls. I'm going to diffuse these edges. Just let that graze up and have some nice sparkle in there. And we take it on my finger and just really kind of build it up a bit. Just on the lid itself. Get the most impact from it. I take just a touch of Haphazard, just the mingledy, and can I come in between there? Just like this. Has a little bit of a deep purple duochrome effect to it, but I think it looks nice just kind of blending the two shades. I'm gonna grab a little bit more Renegade. Just right out here. Keep that intensity. Alright, I'm gonna clean the brush off, and I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Rebel and hit the inner part. And just let that sparkle fade on over. It has so many complex little glitters in this shade. It's very flaky and it's a little bit finicky. But it's so pretty. I mean, it really applies best with a finger, but I can't really get in there with my finger where I want to put it. And I'll take just a touch of Maverick. Just there. Okay. Cool. Very pretty. Diffuse crease, clean it off, and build up a little more fearless. I'm going for pretty grunge. Pretty grunge today. I love it. Make sure everything looks blended. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of some liner along the lash line before I clean up the fallout. I know. Take just some black liner. I'm actually using the cream that is in Empowerment for this. I'm going to type the fallout with a Q-tip and a bit of my face primer. I'm using NYX Marshmallow Primer. Why is this Q-tip all falling apart? It's weird. And you can kind of see the vision of where we're going here. Just gonna get all those little sparkles off my face. And now you kind of see where we're going with the look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my complexion off camera. So we'll be back for the lower lash line finishing touches in just a moment. All right, skin's done. Foundation, concealer, bronzer, contour, setting spray, setting powder, all of that jazz, and it will all be listed and linked down below. So let's do lower lash line. Okay, go back to my little flat brush, and I'm gonna start with Fearless on just one side of this brush and begin running that across and joining up as per usual. And to get a little bit of transfer from my liner, we're just gonna try to incorporate that, and we'll just, I guess we're just going grungy, whether we wanted to or not. I did say we were, so it's okay. All right, and then Nirvana. A little bit of that in there. Tie everything in. I'm gonna take some of the black eyeshadow, Renegade. In the detail diffuse crease and just softening everything. I'm gonna take a little bit of Beauty Chaos on that diffuse crease and come along under here, blow everything out a bit, and build up a little more Fearless. And then we'll go into Strong AF. I take some of that on a liner brush just to have a little more control. And we'll grab some Haphazard and throw some of that in there as well. And I'm going to take a little bit of Maverick in our inner part. And now I'm going to take some black eyeliner and go through hit the tight line with this. I feel like this is definitely a look that needs tight lining. And waterline. Try to very carefully get a little bit more Rebel. Just right in there, if I can. Some on the inner part. I'm taking a little more of Haphazard under here. I'm going to mix in a little more Strong AF. Ooh, the fallout. The fallout is... Okay, so I completely goofed the lower lash line and had made a mess of black eyeshadow because it wouldn't dust away because it was sticking to where I put setting spray. So I just wiped off my lower half of my face below the eyeshadow we did on the lower lash line and redid it. Sometimes you just gotta do that just to get through the look without having to completely start over, because I was not going to do that. So nothing's really been touched as far as the eyeshadow goes under here. I just need to blend it out a little bit and just redid the concealer portion. I goofed. It was like stuck to my cheek and then it just spread and then it turned gray. And it was one of those situations. I should not have put setting spray on so soon, because if it was just the powder there, I could have probably dusted it away. But you know, I goofed. Taking the diffuse crease of Beauty Chaos, we're going to use this to blend out under here carefully. Oh boy, like as in like my entire cheek had turned gray, so it was not good. So I'm just gonna smooth this out. I don't know if I tapped my brush off or what. I was not paying attention and just it got messy, which happens when you're using black eyeshadow. It's a risky run. Much better. Oh boy. For a second there I was like, oh boy, oh no. I don't think this is gonna be salvageable, and sometimes you just gotta start over. I think this is looking much better now. No more black eyeshadow. We're gonna leave that alone And I'm going to grab a little bit more of Strong AF because I just feel like I lost some of it. That's about as good as that's going to get. But it's fine because we're going for grungy. It's okay to get a little messy. Put on some mascara. Let's do Benefit FanFest. Our mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. Much better. Much better. Mascara really completes everything. I put one more coat on here. I feel like I need some chunky lashes. Now, let's do a little blush. I think I'm gonna do, I was gonna do CoverGirl Mink, but you know what? I think I'm gonna do Milani Nude Kiss Cream Blush, just a little bit of this instead. I think really where I went wrong was using that cream liner situation from the Empowerment palette. It just kept transferring everywhere and making a mess. I feel like that might have been the culprit of most of the problem there with getting the black smudges, which are still there somehow. Like, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? But you know, I still think the look come out good. We'll just ignore that. Maybe we can hide it with some blush. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Alright, and do a little bit of highlighter from Film Star Bronze and Glow. So it's a little bit frustrating makeup days. They happen. Okay, lips. I have no clue what I want to do with my lips. But I think I'm going to keep it really chill and subdued because we got a lot going on. We're grungy and everything, but I feel like we could go with a calmer lip today and not go full in. Let me pick a nice shade out. I'm going to do Super Lustrous and Mink because it's just a nice soft nudie shade that I think will go with this look. And we'll keep the lips, the lip liner a little bit more restrained. We'll go with BFF2. A little bit cooler in tone. Alright, and then I think I'm going to top this with a little bit of gloss. I'm going to use this one from Too Faced. This is Stocks in Bondage. Yeah. Have a Your Lips But Bettery type of thing to me. Okay, we're going to free the hair. The curls are curling today. Look at this. Who knew if I just clarified it once in a while and then did a treatment and toned it, things could look so good. The curls could be curling. I've been struggling with the curls lately and them just not wanting to do. Is it perfect? No, but we've got ringlets in here today. Actual ringlets. What in the heck? I mean, I've got random ringlets in my hair today, and I didn't even, like, try that hard for them. They happened. They just happened. But, yeah, I put the silver overtone in and definitely toned things, and it looks different and cool. And if this starts to go a little too bluey green on me, which I have a feeling that's going to happen, I'm going to put some lavender over top, and that will kind of tone that down. Anyway, here's our finished look. A little bit of journey to get here with having to redo the concealer portion in the bottom half of my face. But you know what? It all came together and I think it looks better than it was going to look anyway. So yeah, I'm loving this. I like the hair color I got going on. It's a little green, but I think I'm going to put a little lavender over top and it's really going to balance it out. But I can't believe the ringlets that are happening today. Oh, who knew? If you just properly clarify your hair, then do a treatment on it and condition it properly, what happens? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today and creating this super cool toned purpley look, which I haven't really done with the Pretty Grunge palette. And yeah, I think it came out really pretty. It's grungy, it's smoky, it's everything the palette kind of is. So yeah, thanks for hanging out today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.